So Mugler is one of my favorite designer houses, and I have Lauren back here with me, and she and I are going to go through my entire Mugler collection from the very beginning to what's out currently. And I've got about 20 fragrances here, so we're going to do that coming right up. Thanks, Lauren, for coming back to do this video with me.
Thanks for having me.
Are you a fan of Mugler?
I love Mugler.
What's your favorite release?
Pure Havane.
Pure Havane. For men?
An Angel.
An Angel. You like Angel?
I love Angel.
When did you first wear Angel?
In the 90s, in the late 90s.
In the late 90s.
In college.
College?
I remember getting a bottle of that because I smelled it on someone else. It was so amazing.
That's exactly my experience. I worked in a photo lab and I worked with chemicals printing photos. I was studying photography, film. So always processing film, and women would come in to drop off their pictures and pick up their pictures. They'd be wearing Angel, and I'd be like, what the heck are you wearing? I wouldn't say what the heck, but I would be like, wow, this is so good. It smelled so good, because I was so into scents. And when your nose gets used to chemicals, then that really beautiful patchouli gourmand combo fragrance comes in, you immediately smell it. So that was my very first experience with it. I found out what it was. It was Angel. Then a few years later, actually 4 years later, Amen or Angel Men came out, and then it was all history after that. So this is Angel right here. This right here.
I love that bottle.
In the star.
So beautiful.
You can use it as a
you can, a weapon.
But this is a groundbreaking release. It's historic. It was the very first Oriental gourmand, right?
Gourmand,
yeah, and it utilizes notes of patchouli, chocolate, caramel, honey, vanilla, cotton candy, tonka bean, amber, coconut, musk, berries, red berries, blackberry, plum, cassis. So there's a lot going on here. And the perfumer behind this is Olivier Cresp and Yves de Chirin. Yves de Chirin, I guess they both worked on it, although I don't know Yves de Chirin, I know Olivier Cresp. And this was launched in '92, so it's definitely a groundbreaking release.
Iconic.
Iconic, huh?
I love it.
What do you like about it?
Well, it's just delicious smelling. It comes into the room before you do. And some people might find that off-putting, but I just love it.
To this day, when a woman walks past me wearing Angel, my head turns. It's like, I just love the way. And you know, it smells different in the bottle than on women. Something about the chemistry just makes it really come alive. There's something sparkly, tingly, shiny, beautiful about it. And I think that's from the patchouli. And the other thing I want to say is before Angel Men came out, which became Amen, I was given some samples from some people and I was wearing Angel myself. I wouldn't admit to people at that time because I was like, okay, I don't wear women's fragrances, but I felt that the fragrances themselves, the Angel itself was very unisex, so that's why I would wear it. I just love the way it smells. Now, it is Mugler, as I said. I think the reason is, I think they're kind of separating as a designer, because when I was very young, I started learning a lot about fashion design, and one of the designers I really liked was Thierry Mugler. He's no longer designing. In fact, from what he looked like in the late 80s, early 90s to now, the guy looks, something's happened to him.
Totally different. Plastic surgery gone bad.
I thought he was taking steroids.
Well, he is a bodybuilder, so that's possible too.
I think that's what he was doing.
Altered his face.
Yeah. The other thing I want to say is Mugler was really infatuated with comics, so a lot of the themes of the fragrances are comic book based.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah, so that's another thing. So I don't know the details about the whole comics books connection, but you can look it up and you'll start wondering, or I'm not wondering, you'll start reading up and learning about the whole comics connection. So Angel came out in '92. 4 years later, Angel Men was launched, which I have an original bottle of Angel Men here. It is now called Amen. Why did they do that? Is it because Angel is kind of feminine?
Probably, yeah. Men want to be...
Not feminine?
Men want to be men. I love that.
Oh God, yes. I wore so much of this stuff. This is like, to me, this is like more niche quality now.
Definitely, yeah.
I mean, when you go to the designer counter, do you smell anything? Well, you can probably find Angel. Our Macy's doesn't even have it. Maybe they do, I can't remember it, but for the longest time, they didn't carry Mugler fragrances there, and it's not very easy to find in the city. But I love that.
That's a good one.
So in Angel, what we've got for notes is caramel, coffee, patchouli, vanilla, honey, milk, tonka bean, some resins, lavender, mint, amber, lots of goodiness. Lots of goodiness. There's some floral notes like a lily of the valley and jasmine in there, but they're not the main notes. It's all about caramel, coffee, and patchouli.
Yeah, I don't get like one note doesn't just pop out. It just kind of melds together and
Very smooth together, right? Some people say there's a tar note. I don't get tar.
I don't get a tar note. But that's the original, right?
That's the
what
original.
We're saying that.
Yeah, I'm gonna put some on. I just love this.
It's really good.
Lots of memories. One time I went on a trip deep in the summer, like August, to New Orleans. Hot, hot, hot. I took my bottle of Angel there, but a friend and I went to a bar, and the bartender there was there, of course, and his friend or colleague or something was getting ready to work, right? He's bringing his till, the register, and then he's all ready, and then he had a bottle of Amen, and he just started spraying that thing all on him, and the whole bar smelled like Amen.
I mean, this and Angel, they project. If someone's wearing that, you're gonna smell them just down the hallway, across the room.
Yeah, I was kind of in Angel Amen heaven, but I don't see people doing that these days. I don't know what it is, but that was pretty interesting experience in a bar of all places in New Orleans. Yeah. So next up, we've got something very, very light called Cologne. That was launched in 2001. I call it the anti-Amen because it's so different than Amen or even Angel. So the notes in here are neroli, orange blossom, petitgrain, musk, and neroli. Very clean and soapy.
It's perfect for a hot day today.
Yeah. Absolutely love it. And this is one fragrance I used to wear at the gym a lot. During the gym or after a gym, shower and all that good stuff. But that's why I call it that's why I also call it the anti-Amen because it was so different compared to anything else that he had put out. Mind you, I don't have a lot of the women's fragrances, but a lot of different women's fragrances had come out by the time Mugler Cologne came out. I think there was Angel Innocent that
I used to wear that too.
You used to wear that? It was a little different than Angel, right?
It was just a little lighter? Toned down.
That's
not so much patchouli.
Okay, yeah. But Mugler Cologne is still, I think, a very, very popular freshie. And I think what happened was, I've read the story that Thierry Mugler was in Morocco somewhere and he had bought a soap that he really fell in love with the smell of that soap, and they basically recreated the smell of that soap in this fragrance. And this is Alberto Moria's The Nose, and it's a 2001 release. So another great, great release. Classic men's. Well, actually, this one was unisex.
Is it?
Yeah, it's a unisex release. I think it is. For women and men. So if you don't know this one, do check it out. So after Mugler Cologne, they launched a fragrance called B-Men. Now, I was like gaga over this one because it's licorice and anise together. Have you smelled it?
No.
Okay, let's try it. So B-Men is pink pepper, licorice, patchouli, anise, vanilla, leather, cedar, vetiver, violet, and musk. I absolutely love this one.
I do like it, but it needs more time, I think. I'm not getting that licorice and anise yet.
I've worn 6 bottles. This is my 6th bottle of this. And the very first time I bought it was I was on a trip in San Diego, and there was a Nordstrom's there. I went and I bought it from there, and I was so in love with it. I took it on a trip to New York that December, and it was so cold and snowy there. I wore so much of this stuff, and it just brings back memories of San Diego and New York City. Times Square is what I remember, because we stayed in the W down in Times Square, and I just was like spraying it on and just looking out the window at the rain and the snow. Brings back lots of memories. Yeah. So you haven't tried this. Mm-mm. Do you like it? Is it still?
I do like it because I like that combo together. Mm-hmm. It's in some of my favorite fragrances like Lolita and Picca.
Oh yeah.
So this is something I would.
You would wear? Mm-hmm. Yeah, a lot of the men's fragrances women wear. I mean, it's very unisex.
Yeah.
Totally. So next up, we've got Icemen. You know Icemen?
No.
So Icemen came out a few years after. It's Jacques Huclier again. It's 2007, and what we've got for the notes is patchouli, nutmeg, woody notes, and musk. Not a lot going on here. It's a lighter take on the Amen DNA. Fresh.
Yeah. Not my favorite.
Simple.
Very simple.
Woody, patchouli, slightly musky. Kind of, yeah, very simple. It's for the person who doesn't want Mugler but kind of secretly wants it. We'll do Icemen. So after that, we got Pure Coffee.
Pure Coffee.
So Pure Coffee was originally launched in 2008. This is the edition that I bought that was launched a few years ago, maybe 2 or 3 years ago. So the formulations might be a little off or different. I've heard the original was a lot stronger than this one, so. But still, I like it. It doesn't smell like a traditional coffee, but I think it's the coffee in Amen is what they brought here, and they basically amped up that coffee note a little bit and added patchouli, musk, vetiver, and cedar. So it's a masculine take on, the Mugler DNA.
Just a little bit, because it's not crazy coffee heavy. Not like some other fragrances.
No, not at all. And to me, it kind of also reminds me of Icemen a little bit. Like a stronger version of Icemen. What do you think?
I don't get that.
You don't get that? Now, I don't know why this particular bottle it's not clear like the rest of the bottles are.
Yeah.
But we're going to go to Pure Malt next, but see, this one's all covered up, so you can't see the juice. I'm not sure why they did that, but so Pure Malt was launched in 2009. This is not the 2009 edition. This is from earlier, like 2013, I think, is when this one was relaunched, somewhere around there. Nose is not listed here, so I don't know who it is, but probably Jacques Huclier again. And for the notes, we got barley, dried fruits, oriental notes, woody notes, and peat. And peat is some kind of a soil thing. Has a barley-like note.
Yeah.
For smell.
Malt flake, right? Malt or barley, something like that.
Yeah. This is one of my favorites. It's actually my favorite. Well, next to B-Men, which is not available anymore, now it would be Pure Malt.
This isn't my favorite. I like it. It's just not my favorite.
I like the booziness.
It is very boozy. I was going to ask you.
That is a key for me. I love boozy. Like there are some things that I really love. Like I love anise licorice. I love lots of boozy things. I love tobacco. Mm-hmm. I love patchouli. That's why I love this house. So next up, after Pure Malt, we have SUNESSENCE Orage d'été. So that one came out in 2010. No nose is listed for this one. So this is, as you can see, this bottle. And this bottle here is Icemen, so when you put the two together, you get a little star. Amazing, huh? So they're kind of similar, but not quite. This one has coffee, but it's patchouli, coffee, woody notes, and spicy notes. To me, this also kind of smells like pure coffee, but a fresher take on pure coffee.
I prefer this over the Iceman.
You
but
do?
It's very
It's light
to me, yeah. And very bright.
Well, there's a reason why it's called SUNESSENCE, because it's supposed to be like worn in the sun, summer, all that good stuff. It's a flanker that came out with a woman's edition too. I think it was an Angel SUNESSENCE. This is Amen SUNESSENCE. So I've never smelled the woman's version. Have you seen it?
No, I haven't seen it.
No. But yeah, just a fun little flanker of Mugler. I'm probably missing a few flankers for the men's line, but
You have quite a
I do have
impressive
quite a lot.
collection here.
So this is Pure Havane. Now this one came out in 2011, and this is all about tobacco. With the nose again is Jacques Huclier. He's pretty much considered the main guy for Mugler. So the notes are honey, tobacco, vanilla, cacao, patchouli, amber, peat, and labdanum. And I love this one.
I love this one. This is my favorite
This is your favorite.
Mugler.
Do you get that cherry vibe people talk about?
Yeah.
You get cherry
The pipe
vibe?
cherry tobacco.
Pipe cherry
For
tobacco?
sure. Yeah, I love this. This is one of my favorite on a man.
Really?
I like it on myself too, but
Do you wear
it's
it?
great. I don't wear it,
You
but
don't wear it?
I like to smell it on men.
Ah. So have you smelled Naxos by Xerjoff?
Yes.
Do you?
I see the similarity, but to me, Naxos has a lot more honey in it than this does.
So this one is maybe a little rougher compared.
Oh yeah, the
to
quality's different, but
But this is good quality though, don't you think?
for what it
For
costs and
$100?
for sure.
I was visiting my mom the other day, and the first time I went, I go to TJ Maxx just so I can see if there's any
Yeah.
fragrances. So they had a bottle of this for $49. I didn't buy it because I had just gotten my bottle, and I spent like $89 on it. And they also had a bottle of pure wood for $49.
They never have anything good like that.
I've never
Like
seen
TJ
that.
Maxx.
I've never seen those there, so I was like, should I get them? They're just going to be backups.
Wow.
But I left them there. Anyway, so yeah, this is really good. This is really, really
Yeah,
good. I
it's
love Pure
amazing.
Havane. And it lasts too. So when I went to Italy in 2012, I took my Pure Malt with me and my Pure Havane because I had just bought them. They were brand new for me. And I wore these to death. Like I wore so much of them. One day I would wear Pure Havane, next day I would wear Pure Malt, or vice versa, Pure Malt, Pure Havane.
In the winter.
In the winter, yes, for sure. So hopefully the Italians liked it on me because I was really wearing a lot of sprays. So what's next?
Next is this guy that I don't know about.
Okay, that one is called The Taste of Fragrance Amen.
Taste of fragrance.
The Taste of Fragrance. It was all about food notes or cooking notes, but this is subtitled Pure Chili because there's a pepper note in there.
Pure chili.
Pure chili. So we got coffee, chili peppers, vanilla, tonka bean, patchouli, of course, the main note, coriander, cedar, lavender, musk, mint, and bergamot. So there's lots of foodie kind of notes. Yeah. And I found this to be very sexy when I first bought it. I was like, oh my God. I absolutely.
I don't know about that.
You don't know about that?
I don't know. The chili, I mean, I like to eat chili. I love chili and food, but I don't want to smell chili.
Peppers are pretty interesting.
This is just a bit too culinary for me. Like, it's very
That's
peppery.
why it's called The Taste of Fragrance.
I know, I just don't know.
Not for you.
Not to wear.
It's no longer around, so
I can see
it's
why.
gone. Well, it was limited edition. They also
It's
had
not a bad fragrance. It's just,
not for you.
avant-garde, I guess.
Avant-garde. Okay. Well, they did have a woman's version, which I always wanted to smell, and I never smelled it.
They did?
Yeah, an
Wow.
angel one. Not, like this is Amen. They had the angel version of
I'd
Taste.
love to smell that.
Yeah. What's next?
Next is
Pure leather or pure cur. Okay, so this is all about leather. It was launched in 2012. This is basically taking the Amen DNA and adding a lot of dirty leather. It's very, very strong.
Yeah, I was gonna say there's something animalic in here.
Yeah, it's
which is not
for you. See, in the notes it's not included, but they have leather listed. It's the main note. It's very leathery, and it's actually caramel is the second note in here that's very dominant, but I'm not getting much caramel. So it's leather, patchouli, caramel, coffee, honey, mint, vanilla, milk, benzoin, tonka bean, amber, dried fruits, sandalwood, musk, coriander, lavender, cedar, bergamot, jasmine, lily of the valley, and green notes. But to me, it's all very, very leathery.
Yeah. Dirty leather is on point.
It's dirty, but it's like more dirty than animalic to me. It's hard to wear. I mean, for a Mugler, this one's really hard to wear. So, I don't know about that.
I wouldn't wear it.
You wouldn't wear it?
No.
It's also very beast mode. Like if you like that beast mode thing, this is one. If you can find it, I bought my bottle like 3 years ago for $39. So it was a pretty inexpensive bottle online. So if you can get it and you want that heaviness, it's really heavy.
It is very.
No nose is credited. So that one came out in 2012. And then we've got Pure Shot. So Pure Shot has a lot of controversy around it. So it's no longer called Pure Shot, it's called Pure Energy. The nose is Jacques Cochlier. It is also 2012. And this was a spokesperson for this fragrance was Oscar Pistorius, who was one of the Paralympics guys. He doesn't have legs. And so there was this whole backlash happening because he had shot his girlfriend.
Yeah.
And this is called Pure Shot. So what did Mugler have to do? They had to separate themselves from Oscar, and they had to rebrand this as Pure Energy, like the Information Society song. So no more Pure Shot. This is Pure Energy, and it does say Pure Energy on the bottom. So I like this one a lot. It's very fresh. It's minty. It's juniper.
Yeah.
It's what is it? It's mint, juniper, berries, patchouli, sequoia, peat, and cardamom. Woody, fresh, aromatic.
I like it.
You can wear this in the summertime.
Yeah, for sure.
I like this one.
I like it.
And this is really inexpensive online. You can get bottles for like $35, $40. So, and it's the only white bottle. Next up, they launched Pure Wood. Now, for the longest time, I've been saying, when are they going to launch Pure Oud? Because they've done Pure Wood. But I think it's because Killian has a fragrance called Pure Oud. So they probably didn't want to do that. So this one is got the texture of like a wood piece of wood, wood grain. And also when they sent me a bottle, like a 10 ml bottle of it, in this like carved round wood. I mean, they spent so much money to ship it, they might as well have just sent me
a bottle.
whole bottle instead. But they hired a real designer, a wood carver, and they created this thing, and they sent it out to a lot of the YouTubers. But this is good. It's woody. It's definitely got the Amen DNA.
Yeah, I like this one.
You like it?
Mm-hmm.
So it's woody notes, vanilla, coffee, cypress. Is that what it is? Yeah, cypress and patchouli.
There's a lot more vanilla in this than the others.
You think?
This seems very simple compared to the rest.
Yeah, I think it is very simple. There's not a lot of notes, and I think there's less patchouli, so that's why the vanilla is coming out more.
Yeah, it doesn't have to compete with that patchouli.
And then do we have a nose? No nose mentioned on this one. Probably Jacques Cochlier again. So after that, they launched Amen Ultra Zest. This one right here, and I really love this one. This is in my top 7, maybe top 5. So Ultra Zest is blood orange, or tangerine, I think is what it is. Patchouli, vanilla, coffee, tonka bean, ginger, cinnamon, mint, and peat again. This is really sunshine in a bottle.
It's nice. Very citrusy, very bright. Great for this time of year.
I think it's great for the summertime. Yes, it does dry down to the Mugler DNA, like the patchouli and gourmand stuff. But I think it's still wearable for the summertime. It's not like really ultra freshy like Mugler Cologne or maybe these guys. But definitely Ultra Zest is quite nice.
Zest is a perfect name for it.
Juicy.
It is very juicy and zesty.
Zesty. Mm-hmm. So after that, they launched Pure Tonka in 2016? Yeah, in 2016 they launched Pure Tonka. They also launched Angel Muse this year, same time as this. Now I love tonka bean in notes, absolutely love it, and this is very tonka beany. It's good.
Really good.
It's really good. This is one of my favorites. I guess I would have to put these in order to see which one's my favorite, but this is definitely a good one. But you know what? I prefer Angel Muse a lot more than this one. something about the Angel Mousse was angel, but it had like vetiver in it. It had made it more masculine, and that whipped cream note in there is really, really yummy. Okay, so for notes here, we've got tonka bean, coffee, vanilla, cacao, lavender, anise or licorice, patchouli, and mint. I don't pick up any mint, thankfully.
This is one of my favorite Muglers. This is good.
Would you wear this one?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah? Do you like Fève Delicieuses?
Yes.
Do you get any similarities?
A little bit.
A little bit.
I prefer this, though. I mean, I know a lot of people love
I love
this,
it.
but it's not my favorite.
Oh.
It's yeah.
I love this. Well, I love Fève Delicieuses, but I like this one a lot.
I like this one.
Yeah. All right, and Angel Mousse was also Jacques Cochlear, I think. But a good one. So next up, this year, what they launched was Kryptomint.
I haven't smelled this one.
You have not?
No. I'm excited.
Kryptomint. This one right here. And now the bottles do this.
Oh.
In previous editions, they did not do that. You cannot do it, but now you can. I don't know why they did that, but maybe they're going to go back to the way it was. But for this edition of release... Sorry, did you get hit?
No.
I didn't get hit, it just
Okay,
went right
good.
through. But anyway, Kryptomint, I actually really like Kryptomint, and I don't like mint in fragrances in general.
Yeah, I was going to say, you like this?
I do. Does it smell like toothpaste to you?
No.
Yeah, that's why I like it, because when mint can smell like toothpaste. It's really good. It's very good to wear in the heat too.
Yeah, this would be very refreshing.
To me, it's actually kind of similar to this. Because this one has mint, but this has juniper. This has more of the gourmand notes. This is more aromatic to me, but still kind of close.
This reminds me of one of those Andes chocolate mint.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, you're right. Andes, I love those.
Those are so good. But this is nice. It's just, I'd like to smell it on skin to see how
it's good.
Yeah.
Last but not least, I wanted to mention the Less Exceptions collection from Mugler. There's about 7 fragrances in the collection, and I just reviewed WOODISSIME right here. They also have Hot Cologne, Queer Impertinent, Fougère Frise, Chyperisme, Oriental Express, Over the Musk, and maybe I'm missing one other one. Hot Cologne, I think. A great collection, exclusive lineup of fragrances, more luxury and gorgeous looking Art Deco bottles, as you can see. Have you smelled this?
No.
You want to smell?
Sure.
All right, WOODISSIME. So WOODISSIME from the Less Exceptions collection is all about osmanthus. So it comes off very fruity, but there's also fruity notes, dried fruity notes, oud, cedar, sandalwood, patchouli, and vetiver. So it's a very fruity, masculine, woody clash of notes.
It smells a little suede-y too. Like,
Suede? Oh yeah, leathery.
you can feel the...
There's a little bit of leatheriness, probably coming from the oud. Have you smelled any of the others of this?
No, I haven't.
I think there's some really good ones. Like Queer Impertinent is a really good one. It's a leather with a licorice note, anise note, really nice. The Hot Cologne sounds good. The Fougère is nice. So the problem is nobody really stocks them in the stores.
Yeah, where did you get this?
This is, I did a contribution video for Saftler Bond, but Nordstrom's sells these, but Nordstrom's.com, not in the stores.
Okay, yeah. 'Cause I didn't
So
see them.
hopefully they'll bring them out, but I have seen them in Paris and in some of the stores there. So it's Mugler's.
Very exclusive.
Yeah. So which one is your favorite?
Out of everything.
Yeah.
Let's
Which
see.
would you rate? How would you rate? Well, I think you said Pure Havane.
Pure Havane is my favorite.
Number 1?
Yeah.
Okay.
And then I love Angel.
Number 2?
Yeah.
And then
The...
Pure Tonka?
No.
Angel Men?
Angel Men.
And what about Pure Tonka? 2 more.
Tonka.
Your top 5.
I like, let's see, I like the wood and I like the Tonka.
Wow. So
I
Pure
like the
Havane,
wood, yeah.
Pure Havane, Angel,
Sorry.
Angel Men, Pure Wood, and then Pure Tonka is back there. Interesting. Okay, so my favorites are let me show you my favorites. It's, of course, not that one. It's B-Man, A-Man, Pure Malt, Pure Havane, and Ultra Zest.
Wow.
These.
Ultra Zest.
But all of them are really good, I think. They all have their own occasions you can wear them.
Yeah.
What would you wish for in a Mugler fragrance?
Ooh.
I am dying to smell
Pure-
the new Aura
Oh, yeah.
for the woman. But it sounds so unisex for the notes.
It does.
Rhubarb, orange blossom, vanilla, and woody notes.
I bet that's going to be really good.
That's going to be good. And a
Hopefully.
gorgeous bottle.
Everything from Mugler is good.
Yeah.
There's not one that I just absolutely hate. So, especially their women's line.
Well, cool. Well, thanks so much for doing this video.
Thanks for having me.
Of course. Guys, if you have any questions or comments, please list below so we can get a conversation started. What is your favorite Mugler fragrance? What do you wish for Mugler to launch or to release? Please list below so we can get a conversation started. Also, please like this video, please share it. Follow me on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram, and I'll be back with more videos very soon. I'll have Lauren's link to her channel as well, so you can follow her too. Have a good one. Goodbye.